This is a bit of a watershed moment for me. WrestleMania 21 was the very last game of my childhood era that we had left to cover on Arena Rankings. I will say that this game was decently hyped at the time. It really felt like this lost gem of a game with awesome graphics for its time. We're about to test that theory though as we peek at over 20 unique arenas and rank them all. Let's go. Starting us off at dead last is Industrial Basement. This is so odd. Raw Underground here sucks. The building is honestly super unique, but man, this is dingy as a motherfucker. I actually think this might be the most boring arena I've seen in a long time, and I've covered the N64 games. Our runner-up at 20 is the Gym. I guess this was the WWE's answer to the Legends of Wrestling arenas. The lighting is horrible in a bright-ass gym somehow. But the bleachers and basic guardrails are fun. The little American flag there is fine, and the banners also look to be dev names. They shouldn't be patting themselves on the back though. This game is not fun, as you'll soon find out. Dude, the wrestling club is just Rocky on PS2. The boxing ropes are interesting, I guess. Eric Bischoff saying
hell is what I had to go through to arrange this next match. Against Andre the Giant.
Holy fuck.
You sure did, buddy. The big ass hole in the wall is funny though, and the trophy case is pretty nondescript. This game is kind of befuddling. They clearly put some semblance of effort in to include these generic arenas, but man, why not go balls out and make some like Def Jam ass looking arenas? The training facility at 18 is fucked. This looks like one of those places that they'd shoot those wrestling customs at. The ring skirt is nice though. I do like the cyan ropes too. The building itself is certainly unique. I like how this is considered state of the art in-game. The bikini models on the treadmills are very odd. This is a weird ass arena. This whole experience as a game is super uncanny. Last generic arena, I promise. The Civic Center is here, and this is kind of fun. I like the crowd orientation with the big red curtain, like it almost looks PWG-esque, and the crazy stained glass windows are pretty fun. The dancers on the podium are almost TNA-like, and the blank ring is a bit disappointing. The big WWE banner is alright. It's not really anything to scoff at in total, but you'll see the real arenas aren't much better than this. Just missing our top 15 is the Royal Rumble 04, and this is astounding until you realize how nasty they did this arena. The nameplate here is fine I guess though, but immediately the Minitrons are tiny and I hate them. The stage layout is otherwise kinda cool though. But then we get to the ring, and why the fuck is the apron generic? Are you shitting me? This is the Royal Rumble arena. This is like the second most important arena in the entire game. This is truly dog shit, and I mean that from the bottom of my heart. Here's a palate cleanser from DOR1. Our top 15 starts with everybody's favorite reoccurring segment, the shitty weekly show stages round. We're so back. Kicking us off is Raw, and the static Minitrons here are so lame. This reeks of old Jack's Pacific Raw stage. The nameplate is cool though, and I think that the stage itself is pretty faithful to the OG. It's not lit up enough like many other stages, but that's a general problem in this game. The glass shards are wonderful though, they're very vibrant in this game. I like the Raw crowd light too, like I truly don't know how they fumbled things so consistently in this game, but improve on others. We've got Heat up next, and the orange lighting for the stage is pretty fun. I like the little lights on the Maintron borders. The nameplate is nice, but the Heat lettering on the top is greatly missed. The static side Minitrons are kinda disappointing as well. The ring is correctly generic, alluding to the on-screen production, but the banners with the cut-off WWF logo on the stage are super odd. They clearly had access to many high-res WWE logos all throughout this game, so this is just blowing me. The shards are all pretty nice and prominent, like this is fine, nothing special, but the crowd lighting was pretty sweet. 13 brings us to SmackDown, and the nameplate is pretty sick here. Totally 04 era SmackDown. The roof accents are here and they're pretty vibrant. The stage is massive in scale, but I do think that the reflective glass is very dimly lit. There's unfortunately no scratch logo on the header of the stage, and I also missed the graphics package on the Minitron. The oddly cyan fist is different for sure, but thankfully the ring skirts are the classic tinfoil design that we all remember. I'm pretty sure the Sidetron is static though, so that's extremely disappointing. This game just totes such awesome models and wastes them with totally inaccurate and horrible arenas. The resounding winner of the shitty weekly show stages round is Velocity. I love how prominent the green lighting is here. This is correctly recycling the SmackDown arena with the awesome roof accents. The static Sidetron is slightly improved with a better looking Velocity runner. The nameplate is classic, the ring skirt is correctly generic, but I really just missed the graphics packages, man. At least the stage glass looks better here. This is making the best of a bad situation. Just missing the top 10 is No Way Out 04, and what the fuck happened to the big padlock? These non-event specific Minitrons are so lame, but the stage layout is at least fun. The big chains here should be backlit, but this is fine. The nameplate is cool. I really miss the cockroach Minitrons from SVR05. The roof accents are gorgeous though, and the ring apron is pretty nice. I am sorry for the camera angles in this game. This game is super selective with camera placement. And once again, I do miss the pay-per-view banners though. Our top 10 begins with Armageddon 03, and the flaming set pieces are great. I love the big Triple H Titantron, it's very striking. The recycled Raw set is accurate, and I really dig the floor side flames as well. The nameplate is pretty nice and simple, as well as mostly accurate. The lack of event-specific Minitrons though is a bit lame, and I do miss the pay-per-view banners as well. This ring apron is also a bit stripped down compared to what we accurately got in SVR05. No Mercy 04 is our next entry, and the ring skirt is oddly wrong. The decal behind the lettering is just a jumbled red mess. The stage though is rightfully huge. I love the horns, but they're unfortunately not lit too well, much like every other stage. The stage layout itself is pretty enticing though. I like the recycled Raw center Minitron. No pay-per-view banners here is still lame, but the sick Doc Ock nameplate is great. The crowd lights with the NM symbol are a little hard to decipher, but I enjoy it. This arena could have been better as a whole though. Number 8 is Vengeance 04, and this is the worst nameplate I've seen in any WWE game ever. Holy shit. The stage header is so weirdly spaced out too, I don't like that at all. The big V is at least back though, it's not like we haven't seen that a billion fucking times in these games. But still no graphics package here, the ring skirt is fine enough, but man, I'm so sick of the banners being gone. Please, give me a good arena eventually in this game. Moving on, we got Survivor Series 03, no ambulance, no grave, how lame. At least the color scheme is nice. The stage entryway scaffolding is totally butchered though, and the static Minitron runner is dull, and the nameplate is horribly oriented. That looks really rough. Like any other game, this arena would have been awesomely implemented, and this game is just fucking determined to never show the ring skirts and make every little aspect of these stages wrong. That's part of the reason I held off on making this review for so long. Just missing the top 5 is Backlash 04, and this pay-per-view is insanely memorable to me for being the night that Randy Orton became a man. I love the stage layout here. The evolution of the hooks into those Trons is sick. However, I am once again wishing that we had the graphics package anywhere in this game. At least the stage side table is fun. The marquee at the center is static, but accurate, despite the lame WWF cutoff logo once again. No banners is also a bummer, but it's definitely expected by now, and the nameplate is fine enough. Jazz here was awesome in this game, by the way. She should have been in more games. The ring skirt is pretty sweet too. Sorry again about these terrible camera angles. Unforgiven 04 is shockingly high for the WrestleMania 21 arena rankings. I think I prefer this lime green Unforgiven over the ugly shit that we got in SVR 06. The stage side announcers are back. We've still got that Ultimate Alliance looking ass nameplate, and the super rare electronic runner here is fun, but it's ridiculously high up in the arena, you can barely see it. The stage is ungodly tall as well, just like it was IRL, and the layout is super unique too. But seeing Ric Flair walk to the ring in real time in this game took years off my life. The ring skirt itself is pretty generic too, but all in all, this isn't so bad. Just missing the big three is Judgment Day 04, and the fact that Eddie Guerrero's entrance starts with him outside his lowrider killed me. They didn't even try. The nameplate is wrong, but it's fine enough here. Thankfully, the distressed crosses and gates are wonderful though, although I did prefer the coloring in SVR. I like the roof accents, the stage layout here is awesome, the ring skirt is alright from what I can actually see of it, but truly, I think I would rather play WWE Aftershock on the N gauge than look at this molasses ass game anymore. Our big three Mania 21 arenas are upon us, and the bronze medal goes to Bad Blood 04. No banners on this stage is such a bummer. Even SVR 05, who almost always cut banners, included them there. At the very least, this stage layout is beautiful, and the colorway is pretty striking. The stage side panels are a nice unique red color, and the decals on the blood drops are fun too. The nameplate is actually pretty great here, and the ring apron is fine enough as well. I just miss the graphics packages a whole lot. This game also had a really weird mix of Randy Orton's theme that I can't play for copyright, but go seek it out. Our runner-up for WrestleMania 21 is unfortunately the big-ass semicircle SummerSlam stage. How do you fuck up the best stage of all time? The big S is way too small here, there's still no graphics package, the roof accents are at least something new. Honestly, like, the nameplate is the only awesome aspect of this design. The stage layout, despite the S logo, is pretty cool. The new crowd lighting is kinda sick too, but sidebar, I hate that Andre the Giant has no music in this game. That camera shot did kick ass though, damn. And the ring skirt is fine enough here. Man, this is kinda disappointing. But not as disappointing as the cut content in WrestleMania 21. They made a whole ass Taboo Tuesday Championship belt and kept it in the unlockable concept art, giving the notion that the arena was scrapped. Even more frustratingly, Bill Goldberg was cut from this game, and he's the only person not included in the game to still have a model on the disc. It's such a shame because Bret Hart's here, and I would have loved to dog walk that dork. The number one best arena in Mania 21 is WrestleMania 20. The game's title is WrestleMania 21, and the arena for that event is nowhere to be found. That's fun. The Mania 20 stage is better anyways. I really dislike the commentary and voiceovers claiming that this is WrestleMania 21 despite having this arena included. The Minitrons are clashing horribly, the nameplate is really meh, and is once again super annoying because everything else says 21. The ring apron rules though. No roof accents aside from the X scaffolding is pretty dumb though, like what a bummer. And these belt textures are so rough, Jesus Christ. But at least the actual stage is well done, I guess. The Crowdtron is here too, and wait a minute. The only fucking graphics package in this entire game is included here. This is the IRL pay-per-view intro to Mania 20. That's awesome. Man, this is so flawed though. Like, I miss having at least one arena that I loved when I made these videos. I appreciate your time and support immensely. This is a bit of a sour note to go out on in terms of classic WWE games from my childhood. Mania 21 is, in a sense, a precursor to 2K15. Awesome visuals, but flawed in like literally every other way. What a waste of time. The entire game was led by the designer of the OG Mortal Kombat, Josh Tobias. As far as I'm aware, this was the last game he ever developed, and I mean, rightfully so, this was shit from a butt. Take it easy, y'all. A tire rankings is the next video, I promise.